Okay, let's wait for some people to start to join.
Anybody showing up?
Not yet.
What'd you advertise it as?
I don't know. That doesn't really matter.
Like just to talk and hang out?
Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't need a required title, but yeah.
Okay. What do you think you want to do?
Theme park chat, maybe some Planet Coaster 2, talking about Planet Coaster 2 and water parks and stuff. I don't know.
Are we gonna go for a walk later or no?
We will have to see. Alrighty. Just wait for some people to come in. Oh, looks like we got one person in the live stream. We're gonna be talking about theme parks, maybe even Planet Coaster 2, water parks. I don't know. We'll have to see. The screen is black right now, just so you know. Later in the stream, um, it'll be on. Hello, Mars3. This is gonna be a coaster stream. We can just chat. Right now, the screen is gonna be black, but we will have it on a little bit later in the stream. Okay. Just wait a second to have more people join. So, looks like Coasters for Life should be coming at some point. So, while we wait for that, we can start chatting. So, I can't remember if we talked about this before or not, but Mar3, I'm pretty sure you know what Planet Coaster is. I can't really remember at this point, but I'm pretty sure you know what Planet Coaster is at this point, and I'm pretty sure you know Planet Coaster 2, what that is at this point. I'm not quite sure. I haven't made a video about it yet. Honestly, I don't know why. I really need to. But, yeah. Yes, I have the game. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so Planet Coaster 2, they have, like, water parks in it, tons of really cool stuff, and I'm excited to see it. And on July 31st, there's going to be, even more of a little bit of, like, a look, I guess, on it. So, yeah, I really like that. I mean, I kind of wish that was coming out this summer. That'd be cool because, you know, in the summer right now, I'm kind of in, like, a water park mood, but still love theme parks. So, yeah, I'm so excited to play it. Yeah, I'm really excited, too. Probably the day that it comes out, I'm going to start, just seeing what it can do. Like, I'll probably just figure out the controls, but I know the first thing I'm going to do after that is build water slides, get the hang of all the new stuff in the game. Probably will take a few days, and then I'm going to like build this water park theme park idea that I've had. I'm also curious about what they mean by water coasters. That there's more water coasters. I'm curious. I'm guessing we'll see, but I'm just curious if it's gonna be the water coaster like the type where it's you know, a like water coaster, the types that like there's jets that propel you up, or if it's the type where it's an actual water coaster, like maybe like a mock power splash. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Wait, that is confirmed. Planet Coaster 2. Yeah, do you mean the water coaster or Planet Coaster 2? Planet Coaster 2 is confirmed if you actually didn't know that. But the water coaster, they confirmed that there is a water coaster, but they haven't specified if it's like a mock power splash. Yeah, the water coaster. They just haven't confirmed if it's a mock like power splash, because they already have a water coaster in the game, but they haven't confirmed if it's like a mock power splash or one of those ones, you know, where the like water propels you upwards. I'm hoping it's the one where the water propels you upwards. Because like we kind of already have like a water coaster already with like coaster tracks, so it'd be nice. Hey, you got iStream back. What? High power coasters, but what? I maybe it's not a typo. Hi, you got iStream back. Oh, I can now?
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like Coasters Direct will be coming soon here, but let me just. All right. Hello.
Here, let's scoot this back a little bit more.
Make sure it has both of us.
Yeah, here
We have to make sure.
He's scooting.
Yeah, make sure it has you fully too.
Okay, I'm fine.
Okay.
Where's the phone? You want to go grab the phone?
Yes. Just in case we get a YouTube notification. That's why I always have it by me.
There's a welcome message at the bottom that faded away. Oh.
Accelerator.
It's just something from.
Oh, Accelerator. Hope you're okay. Okay. Girl Power Coaster said in Theme Park Recommendation stream that Accelerator's been closed for 3 days. Oh, hey, Coasters for Life. I didn't hear that like anywhere. I didn't hear it. Apparently it's on Q Times, but Q Times also was the one that said Top Thrill 2 was open when I was there, which we know it was not. So I don't know. No way. Yeah, I don't think it is, because Q Times, like I said, Q Times, I couldn't find it anywhere else, and Q Times said that that Top Thrill 2 was open when I went there, and it was obviously not. So yeah, hey Coaster, it. Let's see. We got a good
We've
amount of
been
people in.
avoiding knots this summer because it gets so busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got and Coaster Guy too. Awesome. So we got Coaster Guy, Coaster It, Mar 3, Coasters for Life, and Girl Power Coasters. That's quite a few. All right. So what should we start trying about? Yeah, Top Thrill 2 is definitely not open. People are saying that some people are saying that Top Thrill 2 is testing right now, and some people are like saying the same thing that's always been, like no work. But I mean, I think it's pretty clear that there's work happening like on the trains, and I did hear that it is testing. So I'm not quite sure what's up with that, but yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious what's going on with Top Thrill 2. Hopefully I'll get to ride that maybe next year if I'm lucky. I don't know. We'll have to see. Some guy asked Intamin on Instagram about Catapult Fall Style Ride being in Planet Coaster 2, and Intamin replied, looking eyes. Let's see, Catapult. That would be cool. It was
testing at 1 a.m. night.
Yeah, because
They
the
don't want
park's
to do
closed.
it in front of people.
There's video footage. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Top Thrill 2. Yeah, Top Thrill 2.
Somebody was out with their binoculars.
I finally rode Skyrush yesterday. Wildcat's still better, but the ejector is awesome. The drop is just what the heck. Skyrush looks so cool.
Where's
it's very high.
Skyrush at?
Hershey Park, and so is
Oh,
Wildcat's Revenge. It's like Skyrush especially is super high on my bucket list. It looks so good.
Cool.
It's Intamin. I love Intamin.
Cool.
I also love RMC, so Wildcat's Revenge too. It's awesome. And then there's like the Hershey Park is like probably, I want to ride Skyrush so bad. Yeah, Hershey Park is probably at the top of like my American theme park, like bucket list. Like
for ones you haven't been
yes,
to
for
yet.
ones I haven't been to. I do too.
Probably want to ride Rush.
Oh yeah, Skyrush. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, like Hershey Park has like a great looking coaster lineup. It looks really good. Silver Train is the only one testing, though they are trying to see if the new parts work before they put them into the other trains. So I heard like, at least the rumor is that the 1-2 punch at Hershey Park is awesome. It looks awesome. So yeah, I heard the rumor with like the rumor of wait, what was that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, the Coasters for Life thing. So I heard the rumor is like the state of Ohio needs to approve it, and then we're gonna look at it in like a few weeks. And if they approve it, it's gonna open in a few weeks. And then if they don't approve it, it'll open next year, or we don't know when it'll open. Like for
They'll
the rest
have
of the
time to
year.
work on it over.
Yes, I'm very curious how this is gonna work.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah. Anyways, what are the other things here? I need Intamin Drift Coaster and Planco 2. Planet Coaster 2. Yes. I feel like first they should probably do a Mock Extreme Spinner, which is like close enough to an Intamin Drift Coaster. And then I was like a little. I hope we see a little bit more about what coasters are being added, because I feel like the only two that we really need are like in Mock Extreme Spinner and a modern Intamin multi. Like I feel like there's a few like Mock Extreme Spinner. You can do spinning launches, and like in modern Intamin multi launch that like it has switch tracks. You can do backwards spikes. I heard drop tracks are confirmed, which I'm really excited about that. If that's correct, it'll open next season if not approved, but that's just a rumor. I saw maintenance working on it like 11:30 while I was leaving the park. That is cool. Man, 11:30. I'm guessing since you're leaving the park 11:30 at night, that's late. I mean, the park was open.
Remember Friday and Saturday it stays open until 11.
And Sunday, I think too.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So the park, What was it? Yes, I never have to build that hard track truck again. Yes. Yeah, that's really hard. Yeah, it was open till 11 on one of the days we were there, which is Friday. But it ended up like the park closed at 11. I got on like a Millennium Force night ride, which, by the way, the day before I was so close, but it broke down not too long before I got on after waiting like an hour. It was not fun. So that night I'm like, yes, I will get a night ride on Millennium Force. I was like, I have to. So I just got on as quick as possible. I got off at like 10:30. I'm like, that was a great way to end it. And I don't know, I'm just kind of done. It felt pretty late to us. So.
We had been there all day.
Yes, 4 days.
And that was our 4th day.
Yep.
So you went on the sky ride, right, after that?
Yes.
And took some video of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some cool videos.
Yeah.
I remember when we were leaving, my mom was like, hey, you sure? Like, literally, it's so funny. We're, like, just about to walk out the exit, and my mom's like, hey, you sure you don't want to ride Gatekeeper? Look at the time. It's 10:59, 1 minute before the park closes.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
that one worked.
no. Besides, I think that was a good way to end it. I did not get any evening on Skyrush because my family wanted to leave at 4 because they're GP.
They were over it.
Hey, what's up?
Strasburg Railroad rail fan?
Okay, cool.
Oh, I haven't heard that before. Where's here? How do you see that? They disappear.
I know. Oh yeah, the messages disappear.
Strasburg Railroad. Where is that? That sounds German, but maybe it's here in the United States.
Last train of the night on steel engines in the front row, and it was awesome. I got 2 back row night rides. They let me back in line at 10:58. As they should. Why would they?
Oh, that's sweet.
Why would they not? I mean, if the park closes at 11, that's at 11. Once it turns 11, that's when they'd be coming out. I mean, if it's 10:58 and they don't, like the only reason that I could see that happening is because if it like broke down or something. I don't know why they wouldn't. I remember, I got last train of the night on Pantheon. I've gotten a few last trains of the night. I got last train of the night on I-305, last train of the night on Fury, last train of the night on, last train of the night on, I didn't get any last rides of the night at Cedar Point because we always left before the park closed. Although I think I got like the 2nd or 3rd last train of the night on Valraven. But then Millennium, not Millennium Force. Fury, Intimidator 305, Project 305, Pantheon, the Drop Tower at Dollywood, and let's see, and then that's the stuff that we've done this summer, last rides of the night. And then in the past, I've also gotten Six Flags Over Texas, Batman the Ride, last ride of the night, and Emperor at SeaWorld San Diego, last ride of the night. Let's see.
Strasburg had a question.
What's your favorite theme park? Also, sorry, my YouTube name is super hard to pronounce. Strasburg is a town in Pennsylvania. Oh,
that's
cool.
So what's your favorite theme park?
My favorite theme park is Cedar Point. It used to be Islands of Adventure, but now it is Cedar Point. I love Cedar Point. It's like one of my favorite things ever. Like one of my favorite
What do you
places.
think my favorite park is? You think it's still Six Flags,
Six Flags Fiesta Texas.
Fiesta Texas, and
She really likes Fiesta, and I don't know why, but
because I'm a mom. I'm a GP.
yes, yeah, she's a GP. That's why she likes Fiesta Texas so much.
Because I think it's cute.
I'm kind of surprised that Islands of Adventure isn't your favorite. Whoa, we got like 4 messages all at once. Whoa, that was cool. Also this right here. After my most recent uncomfortable ride on Maverick, I might have to agree with you.
on Pantheon being better.
Oh.
I don't know if Pantheon or Maverick's better. I originally said that I originally said that that Pantheon was better, and then I switched it to Maverick, and now I'm going back and forth. But yeah, sometimes Maverick's a little uncomfortable. Like those are strains that kind of like kind of like I-305. And it like the air time kind of hurts with the way like the bar is that's attached to the over the shoulder soft straps.
You got a
I
bunch
got
of
it.
stuff
I know.
here.
I'm trying to answer all of these. Let's see. So yeah, it can be a little uncomfortable sometimes. Also, I was at Dorney Park for the first time yesterday. I absolutely loved it. I got last train of the night on Steel Force. I have 88 credits,
Oh,
and
wow.
Steel Horse is my number 7. Nice. 88 credits is actually pretty good.
That's a lot.
I absolutely loved it. Yeah, Steel Force looks really good. Those Morgan Hypers, I've actually, I don't know. Do you count? Would you count Steel World San Antonio as a Morgan Hyper? Because it's not a hyper coaster, but it's that model of Morgan Hyper. So I'm not quite sure.
Oh no, if it doesn't fit the height, then you can't say that it's
Yes, but it's the Morgan Hyper model, and there's none that aren't Morgan Hyper. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But it's really good, so I imagine the Hypers are even better. So, yes. And Dorney Park looks like a really good park, too. I got last train night on Valraven. I got, like, I think second or third. It was really good. Again, very, very controversial. But Valraven is in my top 5. It's in my top 5 favorite coasters at Cedar Point. Valraven's so good. It's my favorite dive coaster. Been on all the ones in America except Iron Menace. I've been on all of them besides Iron Menace. So Emperor, Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, Shikara, Griffin, and then Valraven. And that's my favorite. I love Valraven. I love Knots.
yeah, we like knots
I
too.
love Knots. I don't like CP. Cedar Point? What?
Mm-hmm. That's what CP is.
No, I don't like Cedar Point. That's
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Maybe it's too much.
Yeah. Does Maverick jolt or shake a lot? I think it has a bit of a rattle. So does Project 305. But I never rode Maverick in the front, and Project 305 was only good in the front. So I don't know. I only got 2 rides on Maverick because it was closing so much. It's so unreliable. More unreliable than Accelerator. It's so unreliable. I have to agree with you on Cedar Point being the best. I know this is basic opinion, but Steel Inches is my number 1. I know this is a basic opinion, but Steel Inches is my number 1.
Yeah.
Used to be Velocity.
I don't think that's a basic opinion.
No, it's because so many people say that. A lot of people say that. That's a very
well, because
common
it's a really good
It's so
ride.
good, exactly.
So how is it not people's number
Yeah.
one?
I'd say it's out of all the coasters in America, like looking at in North America, and looking at all the like coasters in North America, I would say Steel Legends looks the best. But out of the entire world, the best one is probably. It looks like it's probably Ride to Happiness. Looks like it's probably Ride to Happiness, so that's why it's so high. My iPad is running really low on battery, so we should probably plug it in. Let's plug it in.
I have to stay on the stream. I don't
Yeah, I
want them to freak out. So, you want to go get the
Yes.
charger?
Let's see if this.
Will that help?
Oh, it's just barely gonna make it. Oh wait, this thing doesn't work. Remember? This thing doesn't work.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't charge very well.
No, like it actually doesn't work.
Is it plugged in?
I don't.
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
it's showing this.
Yes, but here, I'm okay. I think there's gonna be freeze on the stream. Okay, just know there's gonna be freeze on the stream. If it runs,
You gotta charge your iPad if we're gonna do a stream.
Yeah.
You can't do.
Yeah,
it
but if
that
it runs
low.
out, if the stream suddenly stops because my iPad runs out, just know I'll be back to this stream as quickly as possible.
We'll see.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, there are a lot to catch up to. I get last ride of the night on Ruger like every time I'm there. Only one time One time I was the only one on the train. I was the only one on the train on I-305 actually.
Oh, and then that one at Carowinds with the loop that you lay down on.
Nighthawk? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there might have been like one or two more people. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I thought you were the only one. What do you
I
call
don't know.
that when you're the only one?
Zen Ride.
A Zen ride.
I think also Texas Stingray and Great White, but I'm not quite sure about that one. I can't remember. But SeaWorld San Antonio was literally empty when I went.
That's one of the reasons why I like that place because it's never
Yes.
like super busy. Well, at least when we've gone.
My one ride on Sky Rush was a morning ride, but at least it was in the back row on my 3 visits. Stormer was closed. And finally, Tidal Force had been closed since June 20th. That's my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It was closed since my birthday was the last day it was open. Tidal Force. I'm not sure what Tidal Force is.
Where's Tidal Force?
I'm guessing sounds like this is Hershey. I don't know what Tidal Force is. Why not? What do you mean, Girl Power Coasters? Why not? Iron Menace is okay, just pretty short and a little rattly, but the drop was insane. Yeah, I know a lot of the newer dive coasters, a lot of the newer B&Ms, I don't know what's going on. They're kind of rattly. But yeah, Iron Menace looks like a lot of fun. What did you do? Velocicoaster is way better than Steel Vengeance in my opinion.
Oh.
It's
because it's an
Intamin, yeah. I got stuck on the break run of Candemonium at Hershey Park last Friday for like 10 minutes. I got stuck on the break run of Ricochet at Carowinds for like 10 minutes, and wasn't there one other one? I remember a long time ago when I was a kid, I got stuck on
when you were a kid.
little kid.
A little kid.
When I was a little kid, I got stuck on Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld San Diego's break run for like 30 minutes?
Yeah, it was a ridiculously long
insane,
time.
yeah. On Saturday I went. Oh, well that message was deleted. Okay. Tidal Force's Hershey Park. I think it's done. Forget. Is it a coaster? Maybe it's not a coaster. That's why I don't recognize it. Let's see what else. Boo B&M. B&M's pretty good. I got stuck on the launch track on Top Thrill 2 for like 5 minutes. I don't know what was going on. That's weird. Was that the last day it was operating?
Mm.
I got evacuated on Mamba and Raging Bull. I've never gotten evacuated, but
like when you're going up the lift hill and they have to take you.
that or the break run.
Mm.
Mamba at Worlds of Fun, right? Yeah, and Raging Bull. Yeah, I was at Hershey on Friday. Top Force
We
looks like
technically got evacuated when on
Journey to Atlantis.
Journey to
Technically,
Atlantis.
we did
because they had to come around with that special bar thing and like manually.
That's an
lift up
evac.
our
That's an
things.
evac. That technically counts.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
that.
we
Okay.
had just gotten out of the water and we're starting to go onto the like loading area. So at least we didn't have to evacuate into the water.
Oh, that would have been bad.
We were able to go up like on the catwalk.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at Hershey on Friday. Top Force looks like they're not reopening it. There's a boat about a quarter way up the lift hill. Top Force is a wall ride. One wins at soaks you. Oh, probably Shoot the Chutes. Yep. Top Force is a Shoot the Chutes. Is a Shoot the Chute. And on Saturday, I got stuck on the break run Sky Rush for 15 to 20 minutes. That's not good. That's quite a while, actually.
Girl Power Coaster says.
The Zamperla experience. Yep. Zamperla is interesting. They made Top Thrill 2. How many rides did you get on I-305? I got 13 in one day. I had to take a break from lapping. I didn't even lap it. Like, I think maybe at most I lapped it. I did like 2 rides, but I don't even think I did.
How is your brain feeling after 13
Yeah, I don't know.
rides?
I got like a minor headache every time I rode that thing from it, and it's especially if I'm not in the front row. It's like my head's like a little. Speaking of rides, where you go a little at Kings Dominion, Anaconda is. I had a headache that whole day from that. Let's see. Yeah, I can't remember. It wasn't 13. I think it was like 8 or something like that. The most I got on either of my trips was Pantheon. I got 24. I can't believe I got. That is
insane.
a lot. I'm also really happy with how many rides I got on Fury. I got like I think 12 or something. That's really good too.
Mm.
Sea of Vengeance I got 8, which is much better than my only 3 rides on Velocicoaster. So yeah. I stopped hang time right before the chain lift because this one girl's crying
Oh,
to stop the ride and then
Aw.
listen. Oh,
That's
that's not
sad.
good. Who manufactures Tidal Force? I believe Intamin. Yeah, probably Intamin. Martha, I rode Blackout at my fair and they stopped it to let someone off because they wanted to get off. Huh. I rode Fury 325 16 times in a row.
Whoa.
I could have kept going, but the park closed. Okay. Did you get Last Train of the Night? I got Last Train of the Night on it.
You
Strasbourg,
rode it a bunch of
100%.
times, not 16 times in
Yeah.
a row, though. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Again, you guys have to be careful with your bodies.
Yes.
You don't want to damage your
Although
bodies.
Fury is, since my mom wouldn't, I mean, obviously she didn't ride it. She doesn't really realize it, but it is like a smooth, and it's not like intense with positives. So I probably could have done more, but I don't know. It's fun to do other rides too, especially Copperhead. I went on Copperhead probably almost as many times. Strasbourg. Oh no, that makes sense. What? Fury. Yeah, and twins aren't quite known for reliability. Yeah. Well, 24 rides on Pantheon, I would be in love. Yeah, Pantheon, oh my gosh, 24 rides is awesome.
Pantheon's a good ride.
Pantheon is really good. 24 rides on Pantheon versus 2 on Maverick. Pantheon is awesome. It is. Yeah, Last Train of the Night on Fury, I was the only one. It was a Tuesday and there was like nobody in the park. Wow. Nobody in the. I mean, it wasn't too busy at any of the parks for us. I mean, Dollywood was a little busy, but not that bad.
Dollywood was busy.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
What's your favorite flat ride? If Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout counts, I'd say that. But maybe Falcon's Fury at Busch Gardens Tampa. Yeah, I-05 took a toll on me. I felt like passing out when I was exiting the park.
That's not good.
I passed out on the turn. Bye, Girl Power Coasters.
Bye.
Bye. Honestly, I don't even think I wrote the last one. Honestly, I don't even think I-05 is that intense. I wrote it maybe 20 times total and I didn't gray out one.
What?
On my I think 8 rides, 2 of the times I blacked out, every other time I grayed out super close to blackout. How I grayed out every time. I blacked out most of the time. I heard if you're dehydrated, you black out more, so that makes
It
sense.
was insanely hot.
It was
when we were
100
there.
It got a max of 107 degrees
And it
when
was
we went to
humid.
King's Dominion. And humid.
It was insane.
This is what happened.
It felt gross.
When we drove into King's Dominion, it was when we were driving up to it, it was 107. By the time we got in the park, it was 102. By the time we were leaving the park, it was hailing. It was in the 80s, humid, and it started to actually feel cold. It was weird. It felt cold, rainy. It was a thunderstorm. It was hailing, and that was only an hour or two. It was it went from 107 degrees to cold, rainy, and hailing. That was weird to us.
Yeah, that's not how it is in California.
Yeah, it felt like the hottest we had ever felt, and then it felt like the hailiest we had ever felt. I don't know. It felt like it was going to snow. It was weird.
Yeah, we made it to the car just in time.
Yes, just in time. Literally right when we got in the car, it started hailing. Depends on the person, too, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. For Project I-35, yeah. I just chug water before the ride and breathe out during the turn.
Oh. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, yeah, that's Virginia weather for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're used to just very, it stays the same pretty much all the time.
Pretty much, yeah.
You kind of know what weather you're going to get. July, August, September, it's warm or
August
hot.
is hot.
Depending on where you're at.
We're about to go into August.
The more inland you go, the hotter it gets. If you're on the coast, it's warm but not hot unless there's a heat wave. But even when there's a heat wave, it's just a heat wave. That's it. You're not getting crazy it's 107 and then it's hailing. It's not like that.
It was raining for half an hour when I was at King's Dominion and everyone left, but I stayed in the park and it was empty, so I went. Everything was a walk-on.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a lot of walk-ons on our trip. I think because it's so hot, especially
Yeah,
King's
it was
Dominion.
really hot.
King's Dominion, there were not many people there at all. Dollywood was pretty busy. Carowinds wasn't that bad, like at all. Actually, no, Carowinds was not busy at all. BGW wasn't busy at all either. Like later in the day, it felt like there's actually like no one in the park. It was kind of crazy. Oh, we did also get a last ride of the night on the log ride, Les Scoot at BGW. And I got last ride.
That's right.
And
We
I got
did.
last ride of the night on that flat ride at Carowinds, Electro Spin. I got last ride of the night on that too.
That's true.
I live in Pennsylvania. The weather never knows what it wants to do.
Oh, that's funny.
Tumbili was the first free spin I've ridden and I hated it. I thought Tumbili was pretty good, but I didn't get any flips. The best one I've ridden is Joker at Six Flags Over Texas. I didn't like Batman. I really didn't like Batman at Fiesta Texas. That one was too overwhelming, but like I liked the Joker and I kind of like Tumbili as well. But Tumbili is like way more tame, I feel like. Like the other ones are more extreme, especially Batman. Batman at Fiesta Texas, that thing is like almost X2. It's like crazy, but it's just it's like uncomfortable. Like I know X2 is uncomfortable because it's rough, but at least that's an actual layout. Like I don't know. I just didn't like Batman. Here in Los Angeles, it's just been 85 degrees. Not too hot. Luckily, no heat waves. Although, it hasn't been. It's been cooling down a little bit, but
Today we were talking about that.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, it feels nice in the
we're
shade.
about to get into August, and yes.
August is gonna be
Yeah.
hot.
I think Tumbili was mid. I'm not a huge fan of free spins. My first was a Joker at Great Adventure. I hated that, and thought Tumbili was okay. Yeah, Tumbili is like, I'd say between Joker at over Texas and Batman. Those are the only ones I've ridden. Hopefully, I'll get on Batman at Discovery Kingdom in November. But yeah, Escape from Pompeii was really cool. Did you ride it? Yes. We did.
We liked that one.
All the effects were on one of our rides. It was like really
There was like
cool.
fire and stuff. We were
There's
like,
fire.
what is going on
Columns were
here?
falling over. It was crazy. It was really good though. I liked it.
Yeah,
I
they
liked
did
it.
a good job with that one.
Yeah. When you go to Hershey Park one day, ride Fahrenheit. It is a little overrated. Or underrated. Not overrated. It is a little underrated. Yeah, Fahrenheit looks really good. Fahrenheit looks really good. Stormrunner looks really good. Sky Rush looks really good. Wildcats Revenge looks really good. There's a lot of really good rides there. That's what I'm saying. The lineup there is so good. It looks so good. Strasburg Railroad Railfan says, oh yeah, Fahrenheit is super good. Yeah, Fahrenheit looks really good. Fahrenheit was okay for me. Oh, Coaster Life, I didn't know you've been to Hershey. That's cool. Hey, Artem Axolotl, I haven't seen you on the streams for a while. That's cool. Okay, we're finally caught up. I did not expect that. That took so long. Okay, Leviathan was amazing. I've heard, it's the first ever Giga Coaster. I don't know, is it like, where would you, I know you think Fury's overrated, and I'm pretty sure you've ridden Orion. Yeah, you've ridden Orion. What do you think do you think Leviathan's better or Orion? Because I never really know. I don't know. Do you think you'll go to Elitch? I don't think so.
What's Elitch?
Elitch Gardens. It's that theme park in Colorado. It's I think, didn't it used to be like a Six Flags park or something? Like, it looks like good. Like, I think they have some sort of intimate half pipe or something, but like they have a lot of there's like a wooden weird, I don't know what the wooden coaster's like. They have like an SLC, a boomerang. Could probably use some new coasters, but I'm pretty sure they have an intimate half pipe and it looks cool. Never ridden one of those. They look cool. What do you think is better, Accelerator or Stormrunner? I haven't been on Stormrunner, but Accelerator's amazing. I feel like that's actually, I'm excited. Hopefully I'll get to Hershey Park at some point, because I feel like that's a good comparison, because Accelerator, you have the open air lap bar, a slightly faster and taller ride, and like I said, the open air lap bar, and then you have over the shoulder restraints are really constrict. They're just kind of tight. I don't know, but it has a much fuller layout. Like it has all the they have inversion, some really unique elements. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll get out to Stormrunner at some point. Hershey Park looks great. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get up. Wait, have I missed any other ones? No. Trying to get up to Canada's Wonderland this fall, maybe. Yeah, Canada's Wonderland looks great, but like, let's see. Yukon Striker looks like a great ride. Behemoth looks like a great ride. Leviathan looks like a great ride. Everything else there, I don't know. It doesn't look great. I know they have great flat rides, but it's really out of the way. Like, there's not really anything else in Canada besides P&A Plainland, way in Vancouver, nowhere near Toronto, which is pretty small, and then Laurent is, I don't know, Laurent doesn't look great, but Canada's Wonderland looks good. Like, it has great flat rides. They definitely need, I mean, I know they're getting a new coaster. Apparently it's from Premier. I think Premier rides is, I don't like Premier. I do not like Premier. They have comfort collars. I've never just been a big fan of their rides. I thought I was really excited for the Canada's Wonderland project, and now I'm like, I don't know. So, I don't know if that will add too much to it. If it's anything like Full Throttle is good, but that's probably like the only ride. Besides, like that and Mr. Freeze, they're kind of like the only rides by them that I actually kind of enjoy. I don't know. They're kind of like a mid-tier manufacturer in my opinion. I know a lot of people really like them, but they also created the comfort collars. No one likes comfort collars, so that's also not good. One time I got stuck in Trailblazer on the mid-course break 8 years ago for 20 minutes. They pushed us to the little drop and finish. They pushed it. They pushed the train? They pushed the mine train through the little drop? That's crazy. I'm surprised they didn't do an evac. Number one, I-05. Number one, I-05. Number three. Oh, wait, this is Gigas. I'm like, your number one is I-05, not Steel Vengeance. What? But no, Gigas. Number one, I-05. Number two, Millennium Force. Number three, Fury. Number four, Leviathan. Number five, Orion. I gotta say, I think Leviathan looks better than Orion. Orion looks good, but I feel like it doesn't have enough airtime. Leviathan looks like it has really good airtime, even though it's kind of short. I would also probably put Millennium Force last on a... Maybe, actually, no, I don't know. I like it more than I-05, because I-05 is really overrated. Millennium Force is just a little bit overrated. Fury is so good. Fury is so good. I'd say, if I went on all these, I've only been on 3. I haven't been on Leviathan or Orion. My ranking is number 1, Fury, number 2, Millennium Force, number 3, I-305. I think if I'd written the other 2, it'd probably be, let's see. Number 1, Fury. Number 2, Leviathan, I think. Number 3, Millennium Force. Number 4, I-305, and number 5, Orion. So all of them look great. So that'd probably just be my guess. Six Flags Elitch Gardens until 2007. Okay. Yes, I've been to Hershey, but I only ride Wildcats Revenge, Fahrenheit Wild Mouse, and Laugh Track. Storm was down most of the day, and Skyrush was closed for some reason. Park was also crowded. That's unfortunate. Hopefully it won't be bad if we ever go there, but yeah. At least you got to ride Wildcats Revenge. I mean, that ride looks great. Skyrush over Twisted Timbers. Yeah. Skyrush looks so good. Twisted Timbers is a little overrated. I don't know. It is, the pops are a little painful. I know Steel Vengeance is so similar to Twisted Timbers, but like, it has more sustained airtime. I really like sustained airtime. It has better moments. Twisted Timbers, I think, is just a little overrated. Too many quick pops. Again, I like more sustained airtime. Wait, that message formatted weird? I don't think it looks weird. I love Twisted Timbers. Number 1, Steel Vengeance. Number 2, Wildcats Revenge. Number 3, Twisted Timbers. Number 4, Fury 3255. Sorry. Number 4, Fury 325. Number 5, Copperhead Strike. I'm like, Fury 3255. Copperhead Strike, do you think is a solid top 5? Let's see. Twisted Timbers is a little high. Twisted Timbers over Fury is crazy. Copperhead Strike, that's good. I love Copperhead Strike. I love Mach. So any Mach products, any of those in a top 5, I respect. Although I don't I don't now. I think I don't have a mock in my top 5. I don't even know if I have one in my top 10, but I need to ride better mocks. I mean, the best. There's not really that many great ones in America. Like I haven't gotten to Silver Dollar City for Time Traveler, but I bet the 2 best are Copperhead Strike and Time Traveler. Is the stream glitching?
No, why is it glitching?
No, it is.
What
It
is
said
doing?
45.
No, that's 45
No.
minutes.
I know. It said 45, like 27, and it stopped, and then it restarted at 45 minutes.
Oh.
Is everything working? Can you hear us? 7:15. Okay. It must be fine. Coaster is still. See, is everything working right now? That was weird. Let me make sure it gets to 46. It's not glitching. No, it's not glitching.
Okay.
Okay. That's interesting. Anyways, What are. Oh. It paused at 45. 45:59 and then skipped to 46:03.
I don't know what's going on.
Is that? I'm guessing it's all working. You sure it's not glitching? Because that's weird.
They say it's not glitching. Everything's
Okay.
fine on their end. Maybe it's something weird on our end, but they're fine.
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna wait for one more message in the chat to make sure everything is working, and then I'll go back to it. I mean, I have a lot of catching up to do. I'm not doing that on the view. Okay, I'll get to that later, but I just want to make sure everything is working because again 46:40 skip to 46:45. Everything is okay, right? Because this is like
Okay, why don't you just keep talking?
I know, no,
and don't
I'm not.
worry about
I'm not.
it.
I need to make sure that everyone can hear this right.
They'll tell us if they can't hear us, honey.
Let me just. It's working fine. Okay,
See?
I'll go
Just
back to
move
it. Yeah, I don't know. The weird
Go
thing
back to the comments.
here. Okay. Man, there's a lot. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's a good top 5. Sledgehammer or Skyhawk is my favorite flat ride. Both of those are. Is Skyhawk at Cedar Point? I'm pretty sure that's Skyhawk at Cedar Point. Sledgehammer's at Kansas Wonderland. I'm just gonna make sure of that first. West Edmonton Mall has coasters, but it's very far. R.I.P. Mindbender. Yeah. I want an evac one day. Yeah, me too. Random, but I got a rollback on King to Cop. That is cool. That's not random. That is cool. Don't call I-05 overrated. It's amazing. It's overrated. It's overrated. It's overrated. A few days ago, I got a very rare credit. A Wisdom Rides coaster on top of a Burger King. I've seen that. That is so cool that you got on that. Yeah, the Franken coaster, Burger King. Yeah, that was a weird looking coaster, but that's really cool that you got that credit. I rode Wildcats Revenge on its 15th day of operation. That's cool. I rode Wildcats Revenge on opening day. I want to get to a coaster on like a media day. I'm hoping maybe I'll do that. Montezuma's Revenge, Montezuma Forbidden Fortress when that opens, hopefully. I'm a huge RMC fan. RMC's great. I mean, Intamin's my favorite manufacturer, but RMC is my second favorite. RMC is really good. Time Traveler is my favorite roller coaster. I did ride Steel Vengeance. Really? Time Traveler? You must really like Time Traveler. Huh. Not glitching, it's working fine. Yeah, I can hear you guys. It's fine. Yeah, it's working. It's working fine. Skyhawk at Kansas Wonderland. First ever Skyfly. Oh, that's cool. Skyfly. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, those are cool. I read Top Thrill 2 on the preview day before it opened to the public. That's really cool. I mean, anyone who got to ride Top Thrill 2, that is awesome that you got to ride that. Like, oh, I'm so jealous. Hopefully I'll get on it at some point, but yeah. I'm getting ready for Top Thrill 3. Yeah, me too. If it doesn't open this year, I'm guessing they'll do work on the off season. Top Thrill 3. Introducing Top Thrill 3. Yeah. It's obviously gonna be an RMC. I'm kidding. Yeah, it obviously is. RMC. It's totally gonna be an RMC. They're gonna retrack. They're gonna retrack Top Thrill 2 with iBox track. There's gonna be a spike of iBox track attached to supports made by Skyline. Yeah, that's totally what Top Thrill 3 is gonna be. Coaster likes Michigan's Adventure over Cedar Point. What's your favorite Woody minus Legend? You've ridden Voyage, but RMC Top Thrill 2. You've Airtime Axolotl. You've ridden Voyage, but you like Legend more? I mean, I haven't ridden either, but like Legend, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, it's probably better than Ghost Rider. Like, it looks really good, but Voyage is Voyage. I hate what? You sure that's not just like just a controversial opinion that to get you like views or something? Because that I can't imagine that it's a bad rhyme. My favorite Woody is Mystic Timbers. Mystic Timbers looks great. My favorite Woody, probably Ghost Rider. I really like Ghost Rider. My favorite Woody is also Mystic Timbers. Yeah, Mystic Timbers looks so good. I don't know. Maybe it's better than Ghost Rider. Love to see. Love to see. My favorite one is Phoenix. Phoenix like Nobles looks really good too. I was gonna say something about Coaster. So Michigan's Adventure over Cedar Point. It's true. What? I really like Ravine Flyer too, though it's a bit rough, but absolutely nuts. What time is it for you guys right now? It's 7:20 right now. That's weird. It says the message is at 7:22, but it's 7:20.
Well,
it's in the future.
No, my phone says 7:22. I don't think that's right. I think that's fine.
Okay.
It's just the clock on the stove.
Yes, Grizzly is so underrated. Grizzly is so good. Grizzly is really good. I know my mom doesn't think that it's very good, but I think it's almost as good as Ghost Rider. Grizzly is really good.
I also not like it, and I don't like it being compared to Ghost Rider.
She thought it was too rough, but I don't think it was that rough. I also really liked Thunderhead at Dollywood. I really like that. Apocalypse and Magic Mountain, not so much. It's a bit too rough. And Blue Streak has some really good airtime, but it's just too rough. Like, who calls that thing smooth? It is so rough. It's like literally one of the roughest things I've written. Imagine Ghost Rider becoming an RMC. I mean, it's not out of the question. That'd be really good, but like, I don't know how likely it is. I hope it happens. I mean, Ghost Rider's really good, but I mean, an RMC would be even better. Earl Grizzly background is super good. Yeah, Grizzly background looks great. Let's see. Top 3 wooden coasters: number 1, Legend; number 2, Beast; and number 3, Grizzly. Earl Grizzly. Oh yeah. Voyage. We're just not going to talk about that, I guess. I love Grizzly. Amazing airtime and laterals. I know. That's what I think, and it's pretty smooth too. Nos is kind of cheap, unfortunately. Oh yeah, with like new coasters. Yeah, they need new coasters. They really do. They should remove Coast Rider and put, when California's Great America closes, they should put Railblazer where Coast Rider currently is. That'd be really good. Coaster It. What do you like about Time Travelers so much that makes it better than Steel Vengeance? Like that is crazy. Time Travelers gotta be really good. I mean, that sounds like something someone would say with Ride to Happiness. And I've heard. I mean, if you like Time Traveler that much, if you ride to Happiness, I feel like no matter what you ride, no matter what's made, even if every other person on Earth says another coaster is better, Ride to Happiness will always be your favorite. If you ride to Happiness and like Time Traveler that much.
Hey, can we stop the stream at 1 hour?
I'll tell you in a second. Wait. Skyrush is the best drop ever. It feels like as a bump halfway. Oh yeah, Skyrish's drop looks great. It looks seriously really good. Cedar Point is the favorite child. It really is. Yeah, the pothole in Skyrush always gives me a headache. I didn't know this pothole in Skyrush. I'm gonna mute the mic for a second.
Am I visible? right
Yes, you are currently visible, but I hope my head doesn't block you.
now? Okay. How's that?
We're all good now.
Okay,
Okay.
you gotta unmute it.
Yeah, I did. I just
Oh.
did. I'm gonna move this Montezuma Nano out of the way because I'm sure it's going to get wrecked again. Fun fact, I rode the Beast with the Gravity Group designers once. Oh, that's cool. Gravity Group designers? That's really cool. I met someone at Pantheon who apparently rode it with the designers of Pantheon, and I thought, heck, that is really cool. I don't even know if that's true or not, but it sounds really cool if that is true. Yes. Finally reached the bottom again. Okay. Nice. Any new comments? Just checking my notifications here. Keeping an eye to see if I knew messages in the chat. Okay. What's your least favorite park?
I don't know if we've been to one that you didn't really like.
This is a joke what I'm about to say, but it still is kind of funny. Six Flags Magic Mountain. No, although I do think it is overrated. I know, it's overrated. King's Dominion, remove Anaconda. Yes, remove Anaconda. Coaster Guy, thank you, thank you. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. King's Dominion, remove Anaconda. The most true words ever spoken. Worst coaster in the world. Remove Anaconda. Wow. It's so rough. The teaming is amazing. I absolutely love spinning coasters when I only had, Teaming is amazing. I absolutely love spinning coasters. I only got it. I'm guessing you mean spinning coasters. When I only had a couple credits, Pandemonium was my third favorite coaster soundtrack. Wait, Pandemonium has a soundtrack? I didn't even know that. Flight Deck is the worst coaster in the world. Flight Deck looks awful. I mean, Time Warp looks really bad too. Millennium Force's soundtrack is best in my opinion. Hyperia's soundtrack is the best in my opinion. Guys, the people who say that Millennium Force and Pandemonium have the best soundtracks, I don't think you've listened to Hyperia's soundtrack. Hyperia's soundtrack is so good. Like, actually so good. So you gotta listen to that if you haven't already. Anyways, Coaster It, what do you like so much about Time Traveler that makes it better than Steel Vengeance? Like, that's crazy. Anaconda is the worst coaster ever, and it's my dad's number 2. He is GP. How many coasters has he ridden? How many coasters has he ridden? What's his number 1? What's his number 1? Is it Time Warp at Canada's Wonderland? Let's see. Oh, that was Coaster Guy that said that. Time Warp. I don't think you've been to Canada's Wonderland. I'm just saying. I'm wondering what his number 1 is. His favorite coaster is Kitty Hawk at Carowinds. I'm talking about Time Traveler. Oh! Sorry, I didn't... Okay, that was when you were talking about Pandemonium and spinning coasters. Okay. Okay, you love spinning coasters, that's why. Okay, yeah. And it's definitely the best in the US, but I mean... like... It's like... Personally, like, I'd probably say Ride to Happiness is better. I mean, I haven't ridden it. I'd love to ride it, but yeah. Anyways, my least favorite coaster is Kitty Hawk at Carowinds. Kitty Hawk at Carowinds is very bad, but I think my least favorite coaster is probably... Wow, I guess it's getting late. It's Anaconda. I don't... Oh, boy. Anyways. Opinion on Viper at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It's pretty good. Probably my favorite air looper because Tennessee Tornado at Dollywood is rough. It's rough. Carolina Cyclone is rough. Anaconda is rough. It's rough. Loch Ness Monster is rough. It's rough. It's like how that thing just get retracked. Viper, yeah, it's pretty rough, but I think it has the best layout, and I feel like it's the least rough. I think Tennessee Tornado's rougher than Viper. Tennessee Tornado, no good. Don't ride Viper in the front row. I don't know why, but Viper in the front row is really rough, but if you ride it kind of anywhere towards like the middle, it's much smoother. A few is number 1 is Grizzly King's Dominion. Oh boy. That's at least pretty good. But Anaconda is number 2. Whew. Favorite flying coaster? Let's see. I've been on Tatsu, Manta, and Nighthawk. I'd say Nighthawk. I actually like Nighthawk more than Tatsu, and I like Tatsu more than Manta. I know it's really weird, but I love Nighthawk. And Tatsu, like, I love Tatsu. Honestly, though, this is really controversial. I think Tatsu's rougher than Nighthawk. Nighthawk, everyone says is super rough. Doesn't bother me at all. It has a very slight rattle. It was fine. Tatsu actually has a very noticeable rattle, like a really bad B&M rattle. Even with investor strengths, it kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know. It wasn't great. My Carolina Cyclone was my second least favorite. Yeah, Carolina Cyclone's really bad. No one talks about how bad it is, but it's bad. My favorite arrows are probably Loch Ness Monster or Gemini. Gemini's good. It's really smooth for an arrow. The last Helix has some weird profiling, but besides that, it's really smooth. Doesn't have too many forces though, but still, it's pretty good. Loch Ness Monster, Loch Ness Monster. I hate Loch Ness Monster. Gemini's pretty good though. My mom got bruises on her for Anaconda. She is like me where she hates it. Yeah, Anaconda's terrible. Like, my head hurts so bad after. It's not good. Never got a rattle on Tatsu. In my opinion, it's always had, maybe I've just gotten some bad rides on it, but especially recently, it has been like, it's had this really bad B&M rattle. It's like, Batman the ride has gotten smoother, but Tatsu's gotten rougher. It's kind of weird. I don't know why Batman's gotten smoother. It's been running really good this year. Oh, hey Mom.
Yeah.
Look.
Is there a bunny out there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my little bunny friend. We got a rabbit in our backyard that likes to come and eat our grass.
Yeah. My favorite arrow is Magnum's my favorite. I like it more than,
There's 2 of them.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
They're both up on the.
Oh yeah, I can.
They're both up on the wall there.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I've never seen 2.
Yeah. I wonder if they're mates.
Yeah, that's cool. They're like in the exact same position. They're like staring at something. They're both staring at something. Wonder what it is. Us? Maybe.
They heard a predator.
Yep. Yeah, Magnum's my favorite arrow, even over X2. I've been on 2 arrows, Trailblazer and Anaconda. That is why I hate Arrow. Trailblazer at Hershey Park. Yeah. Mine Train, I don't know what Trailblazer's like. Mine Trains are kind of hit or miss. Like, the one over Texas is really good, and the one at Cedar Point's really good, but the other ones are eh. Anaconda's horrible. Yeah, I don't really like Arrow either. The only 2 rides that I like from them is X2 and Magnum. Both are really rough. That's Arrow's problem. They're just too rough, so I'm not the biggest fan either. Vortex is actually my favorite arrow, but it's defunct. Oh, Kings Island. Yeah. I mean, any arrow looper I'm sure I won't like because it's just so rough. Been on 11 arrows. I think they're mid. Yeah. Arrow's my 4th favorite manufacturer. That's pretty high, I feel like. What is your top 3? So what are the 3 above it? I'm going to guess it. Number 3... RMC, number 2 Intamin, number 1 B&M. You seem like the, Ayrton Axolotl seems like the kind of person who would really like B&M. I don't know why. Some people love actually a lot of people love B&M, but I feel like Ayrton Axolotl is one of them. Nessie's my favorite arrow. Why do so many people like Nessie so much? That thing is so rough. It's like, it's painful. I gotta show you guys, I'm gonna upload this. My first reaction to it, my head is just banging the entire time. It's so painful.
Over to the left a little bit.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Make sure everything's working. Let's see. Well, timer thing's frozen, but I'm pretty sure this is. Okay, we're good. Okay. Anaconda is the reason I don't like Arrow. Yeah, I don't mind roughness. I don't really like roughness. I love B&M because of Rougarou. Rougarou is okay, but it's just so rough. That's like one of the roughest B&Ms. Like I don't know what's going on with it, but that second half is so bad. It's like super intense and has a really good layout, but it is so bad. It's like not like bad, but like the roughness in that second half. Like the first half's fine. After that mid course, it's terrible. I don't know what was going on, but it has a really good layout. So if it's smoother, I'd actually really like it. It'd be my favorite Florist if it's smoother. Dominator is my favorite because it's really the only smooth Florist I've been on. Florist coasters always are rough for me, so I don't know. Trying to get to BGW soon. BGW is one of my favorite parks I've been to, so I hope you'll get out there. I love that place. Corkscrew at Michigan's Adventure is really smooth. Really? I can't imagine so, but maybe. PTC is good. Is it good? Oh. I guess the bunnies, they totally ran off there. PTC is good as a good wooden manufacturer, but they ruined Comet Hershey Park. Yeah, I heard that they're like adding new trains, and I never experienced buzz bars, but like I heard it was really good. I don't know if they opened the new thing, but I don't know. I don't mind roughness, I just hate headbanging. Yeah. Headbanging is really bad. But like on rides like Blue Streak, that's just too painful for me. Like it's so rough. Number 1 Intamin. Oh, okay. Number 1 Intamin, number 2 RMC, number 3 B&M, number 4 Arrow, number 5 CC. Do you like CCI so much because of Legend? I'm curious about that actually. That's why you like CCI so much. I think I agree with you for your top 3. After that, no. I really like, my favorite wood manufacturer is GCI. I haven't been on a PTC. I've been on a DIN, which by the way, speaking of that, Hurler at Carowinds is good. That's actually a good ride. I mean, it's a little rough, but Blue Streak at Cedar Point's rougher. And it has some good airtime in the front row. It's in the front row and it's really good. I was going to rewrite it, but then I noticed that Fury was testing. So, yeah, I'd much rather get my first ride on Fury than re-ride Hurler. I'd much rather do that. But if I had the opportunity, I would have gone on it a second time. Let's see. Love Rougarou is the best B&M in the park. I think it's the worst, but still, all the B&Ms are close. I'd say number 1, Valraven for the B&Ms. Number 1, Valraven. Number 2, Gatekeeper. Number 3, Raptor. Raptor is so good, by the way. Everyone says it's rough. I think it's glossy smooth, and it's so intense. I like it more than Lawn 2. It's my favorite invert. And then number 4, Rougarou, but they're all pretty close. Because man, Cedar Point's lineup is so good. Rougarou is mid. I think I agree with you, but I feel like it's in between mid and like world class as Coaster Show. So it's like it's good. It's just a little bit too rough. It's just pretty rough. So yeah. PTC is one of my favorite manufacturers too. Never been on a PTC, unfortunately. Yeah, the new Comet trains are okay. You can't get great airtime anymore, and it's running rough and slow. Oh, that's not good. Maybe they should retrack it or something and try to profile back the airtime. RMC is the best manufacturer. I think Intamin is, but RMC is close. Have you been to Volcano Bay? Is that the Universal Studios Florida water park? If that is, no, but I'm just curious if that's what it is. CCI because the coaster's at Holiday World and Indiana Beach. Okay, I've never been to Holiday World or Indiana Beach, so yeah, and Legend, yeah. Yes, I love Hurler at Carowinds. Hurler at Carowinds is great. Do some roller coasters still scare me? Do some roller coasters still scare you? Not really. I was definitely pretty scared while riding Falcon's Fury. No, not Falcon's Flight. Falcon's Fury. Well, I'm sure I would do Falcon's Flight if I somehow did get on it. But Falcon's Fury, I definitely got a little scared. Sometimes I still get scared on X2, but not often. So I'd say that's the extent of it right now. I don't love Raptors. Second half is super rough. Honestly, the only time I got headbang, like my first ride was kind of rough, but I got a second ride and it was insane. It was running like so insanely intense, so fast, like I don't know, but it was just so like intense, like super whippy. And the only time I got headbang, it was like glossy smooth on that second ride. But I will say this is kind of a problem with all inverts. Alpengeist's transition into the big course is just like this. It just sharply does it, and then this hard set of brakes. It's pretty painful, that transition into the brakes. So I will say that. And if you're wondering, that first ride I got was third to front row early on a cold morning, and then that second ride it was I was in the second to back row. It was hot. It was sped up later in the day. It was warm out. It was sped up. It was insane. So ride it later in the day, and hopefully that you're there. It's like someone's there. At least one of them, like for Raptor specifically, is warmed up, really warmed up. So yeah. I think Raptor is rougher than Ruger. Really? Banshee is my favorite invert. Haven't been on Banshee, but it looks really good. Raptor, I don't know why so many people say Raptor's so rough. I didn't think it was rough at all. Maybe you guys always get edge seats, because I never went for the edge seats. I always do middle seats on B&Ms. Like, outer seats are just so rough, except for, like, wing and dive coasters. But, like, with those, like, basic over-the-shoulder restraints, edge seat, like an invert or floorless, it's bad. That's, like, some really bad B&M rattles. I also rode Kumba in the roughest seat. I don't know why. I went in the back row, edge seat, and I didn't think it was too bad. I remember that was Kumba. I remember it was a little rough, but it wasn't too bad. Kumba's okay, but I like Montu quite a bit more. What's your favorite water park? Water Country USA, amazing. Highly recommend it. It's really good. Some really good water slides. All-American Triple Loop scares me. It scares me too. It's so rough. It is. Oh, it looks so rough. It looks bad how rough it is. For some reason I was super terrified yesterday on Possessed at Dorney, but I loved it and kept rewriting. That's interesting. I'm really scared to ride Triple Loop. I'm not going to if I ever go there, but yeah. Client's trained so much now is a little rough and does nothing. That's sad. Yeah, it used to be great. Banshee is my favorite invert. Yeah, everyone says Banshee's their favorite invert. I gotta get on that. Kings Island's pretty high on my bucket list. Do you buy Coaster merch? Yes, actually, right here. I mean, I have Steel Vengeance shirt, Velocicoaster shirt, Fury 325 shirt, Montezuma Forbidden Fortress hoodie, and Nano coasters. Oh, and Titan and New Texas Giant hat. Why do you keep staring at me?
I'm just looking at the screen, that's all.
Okay. Fury Nano. Montezuma Nano. Oh! This one looks terrible, but man, if you look closely, it's so bad. But right, let's see what else is there. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on this. My favorite PDC is probably okay. Wait, what was the? Okay, I'll get back to that in a second. But I'm working on a Millennium Force one. I'm working on a Pantheon one. Oh boy. I'm working on Twisted Timbers one. This one I really hate. I really don't like that Nano coaster. It's so hard. And probably my favorite that I've done, it's either this or Fury. But Iron Rattler Nano.
And I still have to unbox a Steel Vengeance Nano and a I still have to unbox a Steel Vengeance Nano and a Hang Time Nano. So that's a lot of fun. Okay. Do you get Parkscapes? I've actually never gotten a Parkscape before. I hate Blue Streak. It's super rough. I agree with you. Finally, someone that agrees with me. Perfect. Finally. No one ever talks about how it's so rough, but it is really rough. I thought it was rough when I was GP, but I like it now. If you're talking about Blue Streak, I disagree, but okay. My favorite PTC is probably Grizzly Racer, maybe Blue Streak. Blue Streak, Grizzly is good. Racer 75. King's Dominion is okay. It doesn't have many forces, but it is kind of just a really fun classic wooden coaster, and it's a good family coaster. Okay. Unpopular opinion, but I love Vesta Straits. I agree. There's a lot of opinions that we agree with here. I totally agree with you, actually. I really like Vesta Straits. The only time it's come down really hard is one time on Emperor at Zero San Diego, but it wasn't that bad. So I agree with you. Vesta Straits are really good. I have a ridiculous amount of coaster merch. Same here. I mean, I don't even know if I named all my coaster shirts, and I haven't even unboxed all my nano coasters. So yeah, literally all my shirts are amusement park ones. Not all mine, but yeah. Do you get Parkscapes? Haven't gotten one yet. Same LOL. I have coaster cutouts too. I tried building a hang time wooden model coaster train. That just went terribly. It's still not quite finished, but I did not like this. I buy a shirt like every time I go to a theme park. I also have a Steel Engines hoodie, Mystic Timbers hoodie, which I got free because the cashier just forgot to ring it up. I didn't notice it until I had left. Oh no. Yeah, I haven't worn my Montezuma hoodie yet because, well, I got it at like the beginning of summer, and now I just haven't. It's hot out in the summer. But for some reason, everyone at Carowinds, and honestly during our entire South trip, especially Carowinds, they're just wearing hoodies and jeans in this like super hot weather. It was so weird. My mom especially thought that one was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
There. Oh, looks like okay. Someone might have just commented something. Let me just check. Sorry. Okay, no. Oh, I wonder how my battery's life is doing. Okay, there's gonna be a freeze in the stream. 4 at once? Whoa. Okay. There's gonna be a pause in the stream. Just so you know, it's at 30%.
Well, it's better than 5.
Yeah. It's better than 5. No, it's worse than 5.
No, I know. That's what I meant.
Okay, I think the stream is working. Let's see. Let's talk about Racer at Kings Island. It's amazing. Okay, I've never been on that one, but I don't know. I thought they were clones. Racer at Kings Island is so much better than Racer 75 Kings Dominion. I've been the one at Kings Dominion. It's pretty fun. Never done the one at Kings Island, so I always thought they were clones, but it is weird. People do not like Sky Rush. The older strains, yeah. I mean, I don't get why people wouldn't with the newer strains now. Racer at Kings Island is really fun. Looks great, but I mean, I haven't been on it. I mean, it looks really good. I always thought they were like exactly the same. I don't know if it's strains because you can't bang your head. I've always liked them because they don't. I did never get head banging, and like they're just not like they don't constrict, like they don't feel super like tight. It just doesn't really hurt like it apparently does for most people. So yeah. Yeah, it was like 100 degrees at PGW. Oh, and everyone was wearing jeans. Well, I was like dying with shorts on. That's like me. I was dying with shorts on, but everyone was in jeans. It was so weird. At Carowinds, like, oh my gosh, Carowinds was so hot. Yeah, that was just like, that's just like what it was like for me. They are clones, okay. Racer at Kings Island is so much smoother and airtime for me. I thought the one at Kings Dominion was glossy smooth, so I wonder what the one at Kings Island is like. My family is really GP because they do not like staying long at parks. They stay 5 hours, so I'm forced to stay 5 hours too, but
too, but ever with my aunt being GP, when it is just us, I can stay all day. That's nice. That's kind of weird. I didn't know that GP liked to leave early. Huh. But Kings Island Racer is better and smooth. Wait. It's better and smoother. It's beautiful and good air time. Okay. Didn't really know that, but it sounds good. For one of my family's Thuzies. That's cool. My mom's a GP. And I'm a Thuzie. Did you guys hear about what's going on with Dollywood? I didn't realize this until just now, until someone mentioned it in Theme Park Recommendation stream. Dollywood is like flooding, like these crazy floods. Like the entire park is flooded. People are trapped in the parking lot. The park is like damaged, I think, from it. Like Dollywood is flooding. Yeah, there's like crazy flash floods in Dollywood right now. I saw photos, lightning rods, like Plaza. It was like up to like the sign. It was like, oh my gosh, like how are there that many flash floods? It's crazy. That much flooding, so much water. Most GP at Hershey leave at 5. That's weird. My dad's kind of enthusiast and kind of GP at the same time. Most of my family is go, but we usually stay until closing. Yeah, after 5 at Hershey is the best time to go. Huh, that's interesting. So yeah, there's like some kind of crazy stuff going on at Dollywood. Top Thrill 2 is testing, and I feel like no one is, I think I already mentioned this, but no one's like even talking about it, but Top Thrill 2 is testing. So yeah. Looks like I actually reached the bottom again. Nice. I think that's all the current new like theme park information. It's like news I haven't already said. I'm gonna be uploading more soon, by the way. I know I haven't really been uploading much. Top Thrill 2 is testing. I'm so excited. Me too. Because hopefully then I'll get to go back. My brother is a Thuzie, but my dad and mom are kind of Thuzie and GP at the same time. Okay. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm going to be uploading more. I know I haven't been uploading much lately. I did that premiere, hopefully. Did you check Screamscape? Let me see. I'll check that right now. I haven't checked Screamscape in a while. Let me see what some of the new stuff. I love you, Top Thrill 2. I want to ride again. It's so bad. It's amazing. Yeah. Top Thrill 2 is never reopening. It definitely is because, I mean, they're testing it right now. It's pretty likely, I feel like. Yeah, message retracted. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Screamscape. I started a YouTube channel with my GP friend. I don't know how that's gonna go. Oh no. Oh, there's nothing. But I meant, like, do you know about it? Was Mar3 the one that said... By the way, I really like your new profile picture, Mar3. Oh, do you check Scream? Oh, do you... Oh, okay. Do you check Screamscape? Not much, but here, wait. Let me see. Hate Zan Pearl, but they make good flat rides. I just hate them all around. Coasters for Life said my whole family, other than my dad, get annoyed when I talk about roller coasters. Really? That's interesting. Wait, I didn't pull up the right thing. I'm trying to find Screamscape. I want to check it now. Screamscape. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it said something about Codaland. I heard about Codaland. Here, here's what it's looking like right now. Codaland. Wait. Little things. Oh, were you wanting to know what was on there? Let's see. Hershey Park did a stupid thing at Christmas in 2019. They closed the whip without telling people and never reopened. I was sad because I really liked it when I was GP. What's the whip? I'm not sure what that ride is. Six Flags New England is preparing for something new 2025. That's cool. Six Flags Great America, more fun clues. Now it's Berry Farm, Aliva. I don't know what that means. Wait, did I just get a YouTube notification? No. West Edmonton Mall also closed my vendor without telling. I was so freaking angry when I found out that was my Buckles coaster. Oh no. Screamscape looks like it hasn't been updated since the 2000s. Yeah, it does. Okay. Theme park people. It's me, Strasbourg, on my other account. This is the one I made with my GP friend, but he didn't post anything yet. I posted a few vlogs. Anaconda's trash it is. My dad told me we will never go back to King's Dominion if keep talking about Anaconda. Oh my gosh. Okay, then I'll stop right there. Hey, it's me, Strasbourg. Yeah. Okay. That's the other account. Theme park people. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Here, can I, okay. Alright. Carowinds is my least favorite park. Really? I really liked Carowinds. I actually can never decide if Carowinds or King's Dominion's better. I'm always going back and forth. Okay, what else is on Screamscape? Maury's Pier Cone, what's going on with Skyride at Great Adventure? Talk about Ice Hero 5 instead. It's amazing. It's overrated. Kennywood. Oh, did you hear that drama with Kennywood, the racer being held up with concrete blocks? What's going on with that? Universal Hollywood. Okay. Oh yeah, Carowinds is adding a new family coaster, kitty coaster, I think. I want to go to Kennywood. It looks great, but I mean, you probably want to go there next year when Steel Curtain's open, if it even is open next year. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, and Great Adventure. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me do what should I do? Like a little quiz here or something? What was the thing I did one time? It was like, I'm going next year maybe. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those look like really good parks. What was it? You should probably also go to Hershey along with those. I mean, Hershey and Great Adventure, that would probably be what I'd choose if I had to only do two. Hershey and Great Adventure. If it had to be only one, I'd say Hershey, but let's see. Great Adventure's fun. I live like about an hour and 45 minutes from there. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too far away. And Hershey Knoebels. Oh, and Hershey Knoebels and Dorney. Yeah. I would probably do a trip. Knoebels, Hershey, Dorney, Great Adventure. That's probably what I would do. Kennywood has very bad operations, but Phantom's Revenge is fun. I don't think they can afford to keep the racer because they are spending all their money on Steel Curtain issues. Yeah. Dorney is amazing, so is Hershey, but I've never been to Knoebels. My home park is literally 2 hours away from me. Ooh. What's that? Indiana Beach, Holiday World. Mine is an hour and a half, I think. Not very far. Technically the closest. I mean, actually the closest park is like Castle Park or something, but I don't know.
Never even been there.
Never even been there. So nuts. Kings Island. Oh, Kings Island. Kings means to replace Anaconda with spin its roller coaster to compete with BGW. I also want to ride a modern day Vekoma. The only one I've ridden is Jolly Rancher Remix, the Boomerang. Jolly Rancher Remix looks like a good boomerang. Okay. Let's see. What should be a coaster quiz I should do? Steel Curtain isn't that greater. I still think Phantom is better. Holiday World is 4 hours away. Jolly Rancher Remix isn't a modern Vekoma, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna do... Am I a coaster enthusiast quiz? My home park is actually a kiddie coaster at the zoo. Oh. Okay. Am I a coaster enthusiast? That quiz. Built in 1991 Jolly Rancher Remix. Oh. Alright. Coaster in... enthusiast. I don't know if I just spelled that right or not. I probably didn't. Okay. Where's the quiz? There we go. Okay. Okay, are you a true, and I mean true coaster enthusiast? I actually did this quiz like a long time ago, and like it wasn't too long ago, but it was in November. And there's surprisingly a lot of stuff can be updated. And Vertigo is fun if you go through the back. The front is too rough. Yeah, in Vertigo at Kings Island, never ridden it. It looks really fun though. It was originally called Sidewinder, rethemed in 2022. Knott's is a 20-minute drive from me. Oh, that's nice and close. The kiddie coaster is called Combo Jungle Coaster or something. Vertigo's closed when I went. Oh. Okay. Have I visited more than 5 amusement parks? Yes. Have I visited more than 15 amusement parks? Yes. Visit more than 30? I think, I don't know. Technically, if you include all those little mountain, would you include all those like little mountain coaster places or just parks, like parks, theme parks? For now, check that off. Because if that is the case, then yeah, I've visited more than 30. Count on how many roller coasters you've been on. Yes, I've been on 169 now. That's crazy. Started this summer at 99. Now I'm at 169. I've gotten so many new credits. Vertigo's closed. Oh yeah, I messaged in the chat. Sorry. It's closed for almost the whole day for me, but opened like an hour before the park closed, so I got 2 eyes. Nice. That's nice. Rank the roller coasters you've been on. Yes, top 10. I'm not gonna go through it right now. Rent a kiddie coaster so you could add it to your credit. Yes. Asked someone question why you're riding a kiddie coaster. Thankfully, no. Felt embarrassed riding a kiddie coaster. Yes. Vertigo's always closed. Yeah, I've heard it's closed a lot. I've heard it's been closed for a while now. I've only been to 4 parks because my GP family. Binge watched roller coaster POVs. Yup. Binge watch roller coaster YouTubers. Yup. Laughed at a GP general public YouTube comment. Yes. That's GP something said in real life about a coaster. If anything, the front. This is at Hurler Carowinds. If anything, the front row is better because if you're in the back, the car could pop up from the track and fly off. That's pretty much exactly what they said. We should go in the front because the back's dangerous because the back car could pop up.
Did we ever post that short that I made at Dollywood about like, oh my gosh, look at the tracks unfinished.
Mystery Mine, GP. Oh my gosh, look at this. The track's unfinished. People are gonna die. You know, Mystery Mine, how there's like this turnaround that they removed, but for some reason the track's still there. Including every place I've been with a coaster I've been to. Okay. I've been to 17 parks. I've been to 9 parks. Yeah. Okay, personally left your restraint a little loose. You could get more airtime. I think all coaster enthusiasts can admit to doing that. Let's be honest. Gotten stapled. Yes. Gotten angry at a rider for assigning you a bad row. No. I mean, not a bad row. Not a bad row. That's just, no. Worked at a theme park. No. Waited more than 15 extra minutes to get a specific seat. Yes, I think so. Waited a long time for accelerator front row. I hate it when ops staple me. I know, me too. Let's see. Spent more than $100 on theme park merchandise in one day. I don't think one day, but I've definitely gotten close. Bought and built a nano coaster. Yes. For your own miniature park, made of several nano coasters. Yes. Played Roller Coaster Tycoon. No. Played Planet Coaster. Yes. Played No Limits. Yes. It's not great, but I have played it. I do not like getting stapled. I beg the right off the back row and Steven every time. Same. But I don't get, like, angry. I mean, I actually don't mind the front row. I really like the front row, actually. But still, back is the best. I puff out my stomach, lol. I do not like getting stapled, yeah. Marathon or roller coaster, yeah. I mean, I marathoned. I did a few different marathons on Pantheon. That's how I got to 24. Ridden the Beast at night. Unfortunately, no. Bragged about last ride of the night. I literally just did it earlier in this stream. Dedicated to social media page about roller coasters. Yes. Here we are. Doing that right now. Let's see. Messages in the chat. My dad yells at the ride ups, "Don't staple me." Is your dad GP or enthusiast? It'd be funny either way, but refer him Marathon, Rougarou, and I-305. I-305 is just too hard to marathon. And Rougarou is kind of rough. I did do it 2 times in a row, though. Refer to yourself as a Susie. It's kind of a weird term, but I guess I have. Drooled over Dollywood cinnamon bread. I couldn't say this before because I hadn't gone to Dollywood. Yes, I really have. Drooled over Dollywood cinnamon bread. I have. Dollywood cinnamon bread is so good. Wait outside Coaster's entrance. Make sure to be on the last train of the night. No. I always get there right for the last train of the night, except Pantheon, but I was in the station waiting extra cycles to get the front row last ride of the night, and it was crazy. But BGW closed so early, it was barely even a sunset ride. I don't know why BGW closes so early. My parents are both GP, but my mom takes me to theme parks a lot. Oh, that's cool. Chucky Kingdom has the same cinnamon bread. Oh, that's nice. On RMCs, I just scoot forward in the seat when they put down their tray. Yep, that's how I do it. That's how I do on everything, pretty much. Way outside. Oh, yeah. No. Arrived at a park more than an hour before opening. Yeah. Taking a vacation solely dedicated to visiting theme parks. Let's see. Texas trip in November. Florida trip in February. June South trip. Cedar Point trip July. Probably Northern California. Hopefully Northern California trip November. It's like 5 trips in 1 year. That's really good. So definitely, yes. Complained about trim brakes? Yep. Had dreamed about roller coaster many times. I got night ride on Pantheon and fireworks ride on Apollo BGL. Night ride? How long was the park? When did the park close? You only went like just a few weeks after me, and when I went, the park closed at 8. It was like weird how early. Like the sun had just barely begun to start. That is really cool. I really wish I got to ride Apollo. Well, those workers really lied to me. They said it would be closed for months. You were there a few weeks after. Yeah, it was not closed for months. It opened like a week after I left. It's so weird. Got night around Pantheon. Yeah, the only time I got I've actually never gotten a fireworks ride, but I almost did at Wild Eagle at Dollywood. But it was a drone show. It was a drone show ride on Wild Eagle. Cedar Point closed at 11 when I went, but I stayed till 12. Oh wow! I'm guessing a lot of merchandise and photos and kind of just hanging around there. Crying in the off season because you missed riding roller coasters. Thankfully, I haven't. There's no off season here in California. I got Orion fireworks ride. That sounds cool. Although I have gotten a little sad when in like the winter when I can't go to like water parks, but that's not what the question is, and I don't think I've cried about it either. Let's see. The fireworks start at 9. I think the park closed till 10. Oh my gosh, man! I guess I went there at a bad time. Apollo is closed, and the park closed super early. Probably 8. That was like the earliest. King's Dominion closed at 9, which is a little early. It's like dusk, but it's not too bad. Then Carowinds and Dollywood closed at 10. I feel like that's when theme parks should close. I think that's when theme parks close. Yeah. I said the Millennium Force soundtrack was good, but I forgot about the Top Rope 2 one. Ready to Go by Republic is such a good song. Yes. I was just watching the work on Top Rope 2 till like 12 though. Oh wow. Same, yeah. I hate the off season. Well, at some point, maybe this upcoming off season, you should go to like Texas or Florida or California, one of those places where there isn't an off season. Attend a Halloween event, park, no. Attend a Christmas event, yes. Dr. Roller Coaster Manufacturers website with no intention of buying anything. Intamin and Mock. Strong Manufacturers website because you were seriously considering buying your own roller coaster? No. Refer to Six Flags at the discount. What? My mom threw something out and it was weird.
I'm trying to get something out.
Okay.
Into the garbage.
Refer to Six Flags as a discount chain. Yeah, gotten way too excited when coaster theme park appears on TV show or movie. Yup. Sought out them. Yup. Argue if Orion's a gated coaster. Okay, this is a good question. Argued if Orion is a gated coaster that surpasses 300 feet or not. I have. is Orion a Giga Coaster or not? I totally think it is. I feel like it's not even a question. Orion is a Giga Coaster. And I think it's so weird when I hear people say, what's the best hyper in the park? Orion or Diamondback? I find that so weird. Like, Diamondback is the only hyper. Orion is a Giga. I don't know. I always find it weird every time I hear that. I have to take a plane to California or Texas, and no him going on a plane. It's too far to drive. Okay. So I'm going on a plane. Yeah, Orion's a Giga. Yes, Orion is absolutely a Giga. Steel Eel is not a hyper. Technically, no. But yeah. Gotten excited about Buzz Bars. I haven't been on. I really want to go on something with Buzz Bars. Orion is a hypercoaster model, but the height is a Giga. It's not a hypercoaster model. It's a Giga model. I don't know. Hugged a roller coaster sport, yeah. Had a roller coaster as your phone background, yeah. Made a joke about the shed, no. Joined a coaster club, no. Been to Hollywood Nights, no. Taken online quizzes about coasters, yes. So, what are ones that I answered this time that I didn't answer in November? Let's see. Visited more than 30 amusement parks. Laughed at selling a GP7 in real life without a coaster. Waited more than 15 extra minutes for a specific seat. Bought and built a nano coaster. Had your own miniature park made out of several nano coasters. Played No Limits. Marathoned a coaster. Referred to yourself as a thuzy. Drooled over Dollywood cinnamon bread. Arrived at park more than an hour before opening. Complained about trim brakes. Referred to. Oh wait, no. No, yeah. Referred to Six Flags as a discount chain. Argued if Orion is a Giga coaster or not. And yeah, those are the things that I've done since last time I answered this quiz. So a good amount. Yeah, it's a B&M hyper model, but the drop makes it a Giga. Yeah, but I know I'd say it's a Giga model, but the drop just further shows it's a Giga. You should go to Waldemere to do Ravine Flyer. It's awesome. They also have a good water park if you like this. I love water parks and that. I know it's so far out of the way, and I feel like 4 is our absolute limit for parks on a trip. And I'd already for Pennsylvania, New Jersey, I'd already crossed out Kennywood to make it 4. Because if I had like no limits for it, I'd add 2 more parks on top of Hershey, Dorney, Great Adventure, and Knoebels. I'd also add Kennywood and Waldemere, but 4 is like our absolute limit. So yeah. How far is Waldemere from Cedar Point? I don't know. I hope a park gets an airtime axolotl. Gets an axolotl themed ride sometime. That'd be cool. I yelled turn off the trims when I got to Camelback. Wait, when I came back to the station on I-305. Turn off the trims. That's funny. By the way, I didn't expect them to do this, but I'm actually not sure. I'll look it up. Yeah. I was wondering, I was wondering why they still play at I-305. Like, it's much more quiet. But they still, whenever a train dispatches on I-305, they still go, gentlemen, start your engines. They still do it. It's much more quiet than it sounded like it used to be, but this is what they do. The ride-off is like, ladies, and then they play the thing, gentlemen, start your engines. So I thought that was cool that they still played that, even though it's kind of new theming or whatever they're trying to do. So yeah, finally I got to the bottom of the messages in the chat. Okay, it's been so much fun talking to you. you guys. It's been awesome. Let's see. Choose the notifications. Okay, here, there's IZL with the recording on I-05, yeah. There's gonna be a real quick freeze in this, right now. Okay, looks like we're working again. Now it's at 2%. Went from 5% to 2%. This is not good. What's your least favorite ride? Anaconda, King's Dominion. I might go to Six Flags or Georgia in the fall. That's cool. A friend of mine is going to King's Dominion tomorrow. Awesome. Love King's Dominion. I think I might be wrapping this up. It's been about an hour 35 minutes, which isn't like, could be longer, but like, maybe I'll continue. I don't know. Walmere is pretty far from Cedar Point, a few hours at least. Okay. Like my iPad's running low on battery, but the only thing is that like right now there's actually like quite a few people still in the chat, but I feel like if maybe like 2 more people, like I'm not asking you guys to leave or anything. I want you guys to stay as long as possible. But I think once there's less people in the chat, that's when I'll end it. But I'm not telling you guys to leave or anything. You can go whenever you want. So yeah. Walmere is pretty far from Cedar Point in a couple hours at least. It's 11:17 for me. I got 31 out of 50 because my GUP family. 31 out of 50. What's that supposed to mean? What's 31 out of 50? That's not far. So 11. Is that the time? 11:17. That's late. That is late. If you want to go to bed, then, I mean I don't spit out of the way, but it's a nice park. I would definitely recommend. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably late for you. So if you want to go back, don't try to stay up for this. It's okay. Yes, the time. Yeah. My mom got a new car.
We need to wrap this up, Bubba's.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna continue a little bit longer. My mom got a new car and already has 10,000 miles from driving to theme parks so much. Oh my gosh. 10 hours of driving is not long for me. What? 10 hours of driving is a very long time for me. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds bad. I mean, the drive up to Northern California is going to be bad, but, you know, not 10 hours. I mean, it's close, but I think it's like 7 hours or something, but, yeah. At this point, I feel like a lot of people already know they were doing that. Maybe. We're not fully sure yet. 31 out of 50 on the quiz. Because my GP family and it's 11:19 where I live. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, thanks for answering that. 11:19. So it's like coming up to 11:30 for everyone. That is late.